A long, long time ago, in a quiet little village, surrounded by green hills and flowing streams, there lived a humble potter. Every morning the potter would sit near his wheel, humming softly as his hands shaped the soft clay into beautiful pots. His creations were famous, strong, elegant, and full of charm. One cold winter morning, as the mist danced over the rooftops, the potter made four large and beautiful pots. They were his best work yet, smooth, shiny, and perfectly shaped. Anyone who saw them would stop and admire their beauty. But strangely, no one bought them. Days passed, then weeks. All his other pots were sold, but those four remained on the shelf, gathering dust. As time went by, the four pots began to feel sad and forgotten. They whispered to one another in the stillness of the potter's shop. The first pot, with a proud voice, sighed, "I wanted to become a beautiful statue. People would have placed me in a rich man's house, admired me every day, and I would have felt proud to be respected. But look at me now, just a plain pot that nobody wants." The second pot, glowing faintly in the sunlight, said sadly, "My dream was to become a lamp. I wanted to shine brightly in someone's home, bringing warmth and light to dark nights. But destiny had other plans. I'm just a pot lying useless in the corner." Then the third pot, a bit heavier than the rest, spoke up, greater than, "I always loved the sound of coins. I wanted to become a piggy bank filled with treasures and joy. People would smile whenever they dropped coins inside me. But here I am, empty, unwanted, forgotten." After they had all spoken, the three pots looked toward the fourth pot. He was quietly smiling. Annoyed, they asked, "What's so funny? Aren't you sad too? No one has bought you either." The fourth pot smiled gently and replied, "Of course, I feel sad sometimes. I also had a dream. I wanted to become a toy pot. I wished children would play with me, laugh around me, and fill me with their joy. But life turned out differently. Still, I believe everything happens for a reason. Just because one dream didn't come true doesn't mean life stops giving chances. Be patient, my friends. Our time will come." The other pots grew quiet. His words were simple, but they brought warmth to their hearts. From that day, they decided to wait, not with sadness, but with hope. Months passed and the seasons changed. Winter melted into summer. The air grew warm, and the people of the village began to look for pots, not for decoration or lamps, but to store cool, refreshing water. The potter cleaned his shop and placed those same four pots on display once again. This time, the villagers rushed to buy them. Everyone wanted one of these strong, beautiful pots to keep water cool during the hot days. The first pot was filled with water that refreshed a tired farmer after a long day. The second pot became part of a loving family's kitchen, serving guests cool water every afternoon. The third pot was used at the temple, holding pure water for prayers. And the fourth pot, it found a home with a group of happy children who filled it, poured water, and laughed as they played around it, just as he had dreamed. All four pots had finally found their true purpose. They weren't useless after all. They were bringing comfort, joy, and life to others. Moral of the story: sometimes in life, our dreams don't come true the way we imagine. We feel disappointed, thinking we've failed. But just like those four pots, every person has a purpose. It might simply take time to be revealed. Failure in one dream does not mean the end. Life always gives new chances, often in surprising ways. So, keep faith in yourself. stay patient. Believe that your time will come. And when it does, you'll shine brighter than ever before.